Hey guys, this is May update of my Adsense journey. I know it's end of June, but here I am finally with the May update. Let's start with the earnings. In May I have made $79 from 31,000 page views with the RPMs of $2.50. Here is the distribution across all of the websites and more details here. And as usual, the first website with the highest RPMs. But this month I think the number of page views went down. Look what happened in June 1st. One of the keywords that I am ranking number one in Google went viral and I made $13. This was the highest earnings day in my AdSense history, so I hope it happens again. And here are all the websites. Keep in mind that this screenshot was 2 weeks ago, and the next day I applied again with these 4 websites, and last week I got the response. One website was accepted and one was rejected. So right now I have 6 websites approved and 6 waiting for approval in total. So now let's start with the individual websites. And another big update is that the first website, I finally rebuilt the first website. I rebuilt it from scratch with new design, new URL structure, and so on. The update went live June 1st. Actually, I think, yes, in the crawl requests, we can see that it's spiked around that time. In June 4, I had 12,000 crawls from Google. So they started reindexing my change URLs and so on. But the thing is that I didn't have Google Analytics the first few days after the update. And in Cloudflare, since this was redirection, the traffic source was as direct. So I was scared a little bit that I will lose the traffic, but it actually is stable. The one thing is that I focused completely on UI UX instead of the keywords and so on. So I expected better time on page, but it didn't increase at all. It's at around 30 seconds as it was before. So hopefully it will improve. But I noticed that users engage more. The average time on page isn't improving, but I see more engagement, like comments, likes, and so on the pages. And one thing I just remembered that during that update of the first website, I messed something up with the setup of my current ones. And you can see I got there after a week. I noticed by AdSense rejection. So after I got this response that site down or unavailable, I noticed that my websites weren't working correctly. So only then I fixed that. We won't see that on the graphs, but in the next month, in the next report, there will be no traffic for the week. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This one is quite stable. Nothing interesting happened here. The traffic from being increased by 1,000. Some pages got indexed, earnings at $23. And Google index pages stay at the same level. It doesn't improve a lot. Okay, the next website, here is an update. It's got the index. So for now, as usual, the main traffic source will be Bing. But even in Bing, it started losing some clicks. Hopefully it recovers, it's temporary, as more pages get indexed. That one made $35, almost $6. This website keeps growing, not as nice as before, but it's growing. It made $5 and it got the index from Google. Not fully, but it's going down. And here is the last website. I took the screenshots 2 weeks ago and I didn't add all of them. So right now I won't add all the rest of the websites because I don't want the graphs to be mismatched by 2 weeks. So I will stop at this one. This one is growing better. It's growing really well actually, but it isn't monetized yet. I'm waiting for approval on this one. And it actually started indexing in Google right now, already got some clicks. And in the first week of May, I created 5 new websites, just like that one. So in the next weeks, I will update you guys on the progress on these websites. And regarding my YouTube channels, I haven't uploaded anything. This month was quite busy for me. So next one, I intend to work on the YouTube. Okay, that's all for this update and see you in the next one.